Welcome, retro friends. It's Retro Commodore Space Magic. Today we're going to play some Spelunker on the Commodore 64. As if you couldn't guess. Bit of an odd game it is. A platformer that, once again, is very difficult. Can we skip that? No, that replenishes our air, which is represented by the bar at the bottom of the screen. Now, one of the things that makes this game as difficult as it is the fact that the platforming aspect itself, the jumping, is nuts. Or you can just, step off onto the platform like that. Why not do it easy? Do it easier. Now, one little tip about when you're on a rope is if you hold down the fire button and then press a direction, you'll jump off of it a little more accurately than if you tried to hit both things at the same time. Normally, you have to hit both things cut it out, both things at the same time. But when you're on a rope, you can hold down the button first. Okay, so replenish the air supply. When I was younger, this game sort of spooked me out a little bit. For some reason, I thought this game was spooky. I never got very far in it, though. I'm not sure if I understood exactly what you were supposed to do in the game. One thing you're supposed to do when one of these shows up is hit the space bar, which zaps the spooky. And don't fall in that. Wouldn't want to do that. But when you zap the spooky, it does use up some of your air supply. So you have to be careful to manage that resource effectively. Yep, it's another one. Get out of the elevator. And then space bar the heck out of it. I think we have enough time to scoop that up, get those sweet, sweet bonus points. And then we have to come down here without bouncing off that thing. And you have to find just the right place to hit the D key and plant the dynamite so it does that and blows up that little hill. That dirty hill of dirt. And then we accidentally get somewhere where we are absolutely screwed if you get in that little opening, so don't jump down there. And we have the fun of falling off the platform and starting over again, and you have the fun of dealing with the bat. In that section, let's have another go, shall we? Yes, we shall. That is exactly and precisely, both at the same time, what we're going to do. We'll start off here. This knobbly bit that we just picked up is a flare. Oh, come on, bouncy thing! You use the flare to defeat the bat. Of course, as you can imagine, not only are your little hops very short, but you also can't control them once you're in the air. So it's like, I use my spray, there we go. So it's one of those things where you have to try to position your jump exactly, because you cannot modify it once you have jumped. Nope. Too close? There we go. Get the heck out of there. But we're not going to run over there just yet. Let's explore what some of this area has in store for us. Oh crap. It's one of those. It's the spooky. And we cannot get to the, Can we? Nope, we can't get to the air supply quick enough. But we might as well continue to explore a little bit just so you can see what all is available in the game, all the various levels. Pick that up. Not sure what that does still, even though I've played the game a lot. But it's a spinny thing, and you get big, fat, delicious bonus points for it. And if there are any kind of bonus points that are good, it is the big, fat, delicious kind. Now, sometimes you tell the game to jump, and rather than actually jumping when you tell it to jump, it merely takes it as a suggestion. Just one more time. One more playthrough and we'll call it good. I want to get down to that lower level where we just were and go up that ladder and see what there is to see. Air supply, which we don't need just yet. Of course, I'm not talking about the band. For those of you who are familiar with such things, and if you're watching a retro Commodore gaming channel, one would hope you'd at least have some familiarity with such things. Ah, nice fresh supply. Thank you very kindly. Oh, we don't have any flares yet. We don't have any flares. And there's a bat to the left here, isn't there? There is. And there are no flares available in that section, so now we have to go find flares. Are there some down here? Oh, and there's another little mountain of pile of dirt of love there also. We'll just refill our supply while we're at it. Now this game is available on a variety of platforms, such as the original Nintendo, where I think the platforming is actually a little bit easier on the original Nintendo. Partially because it has 2 buttons, which allows you to do more. The level layout's a little different too. So here's how you use a flare. Hit the F key. It does that. The bat takes off. Once the flare wears off, though, the bat comes back. And a key. Oh, you have to avoid the bat poop. And no, get to the air supply. Doesn't matter now. Does not matter now. Aha! An extra Spelunker of delight is ours. We did it again! How fun! Jump! Oh, one of those. Oh, come on. I am facing you now. You must go away. Luckily, we do have another flare. It's not going to matter, though, if we don't get past that section. It's not going to matter one bit. Right, flare. And then we go across. And let's see, where are we headed now? We are headed up and over and to the far right because we have a key. And I think I not. Look at this! You walk 1 pixel, just 1 little pixel to the right. And it says, no, you have to start over. You have to start all the way over. Anyhow, we have a key. It's not going to do us any good because, you know, you can see the game the way the game is. Anyhow, my friends, that is Spelunker for the Commodore 64. Would I recommend checking it out? Not really. Not unless you're just really curious to give it a try for yourself. Otherwise, you can simply consider this as me having played it so you don't have to. So thanks for watching Retro Magic in Space!